On the second podcast, my name is Nimo Mane, and we here to talk and bump today. So, I know some of y'all people watch Power, and that shit was a terrible hour because my nigga, yo, they killed your boy off the scene. They killed that nigga off the, and y'all know who I'm talking about. Zeke the Freak. Words can't like fathom how sad that was, because one, the nigga was getting to know his dad, his snitch dad, and then he didn't know all the back plans that everybody was having behind his back. So it's like, damn, bro, you just died and you got exposed to the whole world that you like 23 playing in college games. Like, that's just fucked up right there. Like, especially to be living with your mother that's supposed to be your auntie. That's just like that's lying and kidnapping right there. I don't know what to call that. On top of that, the episode before that, yo, Diana was just exposing niggas left and right. Like, how you gonna do that to the whole family? Like, I'm surprised she didn't get beat up or something. Like, yo, she's a top op, a real top op. Like, if it was me, I'd shut my mouth. I already know what happens on the dinner table. Food coming at your face or a fist. That's it. And I don't want that. I'm gonna close my mouth. You know what they say, closed mouth don't get fed. I'm gonna close it though. I don't know. Probably next topic we can get on briefly is Euphoria. Them past 2 episodes was real crazy. Like, literally on some crazy shit. Like I'm gonna talk about the previous episode of Euphoria, not the latest one, but the previous one. That father right there, yo, nigga, that is so crazy. How specifically that whole shit turned around. Like, this nigga was just drunk the whole time, Nate's father. And then on top of that, it's like Nate just came from a whole party with his ex, and then the bitch he's fucking. Bro, that's sick. That's just sick. It's like he wanted to leave. He didn't even want to be in that situation. What's good? Let's get my nigga Ashley in the podcast. Let's get my nigga. It's good. Shout out to my mains in the other live. So, you know, we getting this shit tuned up and all that shit. I don't know if you seen that episode, but if you did, it's some tough shit. But yeah, back to what I was saying. That father, he was just, he knew he was going through a fucking phase when he got beat up on episode 3. After episode 3, he know them niggas knocked some sense into his head, and he had to come clean to his family. Nigga said, don't be mad, I'm a faggot. Like, what? Don't be mad that you... I mean, shit, I can't be mad. But what he did was so disrespectful. Like, he exposed 2 of his sons, and then he exposed his wife. Like, I ain't know all that extra shit. Like, all that extra shit that he was just telling that whole episode was like uncalled for. This was like Diana part 2. On top of that, where is that other child they had? I don't know if that's Ashtray or some kid that died probably when they was growing up, because that whole part really confused me. When the father took the picture frame and he just left with it, it's like, you taking this from a memory, or you just want to take it? Because that at that point is like, I feel like the next episode after the latest one is probably gonna show who is he. But oh yeah, the next episode with Rue, oh my, Zendaya deserves a Grammy. You hear me? Zendaya deserves a fucking Grammy for being the most best crackhead fucking actor I've ever seen. She go from Mary Jane to fucking crackhead star. First of all, whoever seen Zendaya act, it was in Shake It Up. Those who know, you know.
You don't have the cupcakes to do it. You're right. She doesn't. But I do.
Yes. I don't know. You know, Disney changes people. Changes the way how they act. Changes the way how they all like, you know, you see the star Eddie. I know who Eddie is from That's So Raven. You know how that nigga turned out. But he a little bit clean. You ever heard some crazy news about him and shit? He's living his life. I heard he got a family and shit, so like, shout out to him, praise and all that shit. But yeah, Euphoria, that episode, she was just tweaking the fuck out. Like, I never seen somebody tweak like that. Like, whole episode, she was on the run. She was on some TK shit. Like,
out my way, do the dash, then I go out the way.
Like, literally, on the fucking run. Never seen somebody run. Yo, running through traffic. Like, no kids in this world. That is sick. Like, I thought she was gonna die that episode. I don't know. That ending just got me a little, but the whole plot, like, I ain't never seen that shit. She was fiending for drugs, going to friends' houses. The fact that she was gonna steal Fezz's grandma's drug, I don't know if it's his grandma or his mother, but the fact that she was gonna steal that and he called her and told her to get out, I respected that because he could have been on some like real aggressive shit and just did some wild unnecessary shit. No, he had to take matters in his own hand after she tried to hit him. And it's like, I respect him because as a friend, I would have did the same thing. Because you're not gonna hit me and take my aunt or grandma or my mom's drugs and talk about you need it for your withdrawal. I don't give a fuck what you withdrawing for. You don't need it. That's your mind telling you need it. Your body does not need it. It's dying because it needs it. She was going through hell, especially finding out that her mother threw away her escape route plan. Containers of pills. Talking about, we threw them down the toilet. Jules snitched on her. It's like, the trust in that shit, you just got everybody fucked up. How you gonna snitch on your own girl and then think that you gonna get something better in return? That's dumb as hell. You got a lighter? It didn't make sense. Especially that nigga Elliot, I think that's his name. Like, this nigga Elliot, he got nerve to tell Jules about that situation. Like, you was about to, not even you was about to, you got some, I want to, damn, I can't even say cat, because we all know who Jules is, but respectfully, that Jules is Jules. But yeah, we all know Elliot got some that night, but it's just like, you snitched about the situation, and then you went with Jules to Rue's house to be support of like what you did, like which was fucked up. Like, you shouldn't have had said anything. You should have just shut him up because you know you was a bad influence. You know you was in jeopardizing a relationship that was going on, and still tried to be the nice guy. Like, no, you wasn't gonna get no booster points for that shit. No, get the fuck out of here. Now Rue almost killed herself. Like, that morphine shit, I didn't know she was gonna go to that part, that edge, like morphine. And that lady had drugs, other drugs that she could have gave Rue, but it wasn't in her price range. So it's like, yeah, stay the fuck away from drugs, because one thing, you will end up like her, or even worse, 6 feet under. That shit controls your mental. You need to stay strong as it is. Do better, because in this life we gotta really fight for better shit, and we gotta do what we gotta do to survive. This life ain't it on drugs unless we smoking weed. What type of shows y'all watch nowadays? Cause like, yeah, I know like Euphoria and Power. Yeah, drop that shit in the comments. Like, what do y'all watch specifically and shit? Yeah, for fun. Yeah. Oh, damn, I even know some. See, I got one supporter, cause people don't be tuning into the damn lives. So you know what? I need y'all motherfuckers. When I go on this podcast, y'all go on the fucking live, cause I want to talk with people, create conversations and shit like that, because that's where it starts from. I just started watching Rising Dion, cause yeah, last season. Rising, same shit. That show was good. It gives me like a little bit of like watching Black Lightning, because it's like training a younger kid to be better for the future type shit, because this kid is like, he's running his own path in life that he's not prepared for, and his mom's slowly dying. So it's like, how you gonna become a superhero but you don't know the consequences to the superhero life? They can outtake you in this world, but that's where you have to use your power for the good and keep in secret, because people that know your identity is not always gonna be a fan. They can always turn into an enemy, because there's always people that's gonna test you, always people that's gonna try and take your power, and that's what that show is really. It has a good meaning to it. So you shouldn't intervene. Just let it go. Sometimes you can't save everyone in this world. It's impossible. Some people gonna have to sadly go. They gonna have to go their way, follow their way, or just go down the drain. I like superpower shows like that. Another show I watch, it's on CW. It's called Naomi. It's a black teenager, got adopted, and she's now realizing she has powers. So it's weird for her to know that she has powers, because Superman is her basically her favorite superhero, and she looks up to him. So she does like rumors and shit. Like podcast is about this nigga. So like she knows this nigga from Skin, Alien, all that shit she knows. She read the comics. So it's like she's not from Earth specifically. Whoever adopted her, or not adopted her, they probably found the child from somewhere and created a whole backstories. But it's like basically she's finding out a whole lot of shit about herself through people that live in her town that she lived through the whole, I don't know, 16 years that she's been living on the same state. So it's like, yeah, she's learning through the people that she don't even talk to that she has powers, and they got powers too. So it's like, yeah, this is like watching Black Lightning but with a female. You don't really see that a lot with women nowadays. Like women don't get that shine of empowerment. So it's like when you see they got power, it's like, yes bitch, yes, turn the fuck up, because I'm ready to see you shine bright in the light and all that shit. Yeah, next topic we can get on though is Xbox or PS5. I'm team PS5. Listen, but what Xbox is doing is some bullshit. They spent billions of dollars on majority of the games PlayStation owns. Now you know that is a big factor for Xbox, but that is fucking insane. You have to have no sense. We got better exclusives. Niggas is always gonna fuck with that. Wolverine, God of War. We got your Halo game now, bitch. Now we gonna turn that shit up. Xbox did something stupid. PlayStation gonna do it better. I tell you this, when that shit drop, you gonna see all the Xbox motherfuckers like, oh my god, they dropped it, and they got zombies. Oh my goodness. You gonna see all the fanboys on PlayStation like, all them Xbox motherfuckers gonna be sucking. And I don't care, because they said PlayStation was ass. We got your game. How ass are we now? But let me know in the comments, which side is you for? Xbox or PlayStation? I'm with PlayStation, but my aunt gave me a fucking Xbox. I dealt with that with a year, and it was a good experience. But the community inside is fucking toxic, and they're childish.
Shut up, you retard. No one likes you, mate. Go get some friends.
PlayStation has a way better community service and service with just the people that play on that shit better than Xbox, because the people on the Xbox, they act wild. They just go across they cross a line that you never crossed before. And PlayStation, they will just they gonna bash your head in. They gonna talk about your mother. They gonna talk about your grandmother, even though the Xbox is only good for like, let's see, they got anime shit. So if you watch anime, you can tune into that shit for free. PlayStation, they got good entertainment services, good ass exclusives and shit. So if you know, you know. Team PlayStation all day. So like, yeah, I gotta get in that route right there for that shit. Like, if you're not there, then like, what the fuck side you want? Can't be the gay box. I think we're gonna get into a little bit of the music right now. We got like 3 artists. We ain't got that much, but you know, we gonna redo that. First one right here is gonna be my boy Marc Stack. It's called DST, Dirty Skeezer Thought. You can find that on SoundCloud, YouTube too. He got that video, so yeah, definitely tune into that fucking video. You know we about to get lit and Jiggy. About to turn it up.
Little bitch, she actually know me. I don't know you, little hoe, you ain't blow me. Bitch, you was fucking on the homies. Why you gave it up to two bogeys? She a little dirty, skis a thought. Oh, but then you better squeeze the shot. Had him like, please don't stop in the spot. We bound, go carrying knocks. I got too many bitches on my lawn. Fuck that, I ain't trying to get lost. Like a team, niggas crossing lines. Like a V, niggas crossing lines. Said she wanna want to the spot. On herself, cause I'm on your mind, bitches. Get the bitch when you doing fine. And they ain't, couldn't put niggas on, but they didn't wanna wait. Why these bitches lying on my name? They like Marc Stack for the streets. Now these niggas wanna check my game. You was not a part of my team. No, I ain't trying to be friends. I'm not trying to roll up and smoke with you. If we in the spot, it's finna be lit. We're all my niggas is poking. She all in my food, cause I got the drip. I can show you what this coke do. I get money cause that's what I'm supposed to do. Throw a shot by a nigga that's close to you. And she even got no manners. She called me a jackass cause I skated. Ben Margera.
Literally, holla at that nigga got that heat. Always making some shit. You know, he's keeping that energy, that voice, nigga, I'm trying to get like that in the store. Like my shit can't get like that. I can do it, but I can't do it that long. Shit, my throat, pause, be fucking up. Fuck with your boy. Follow him at Marc Stacks. I'ma pop that up on the screen. So yeah, next song we got here is from your boy, your mother cunt. He over here doing all types of shit. That nigga is different. Turn this shit up, nigga. We get the crowd amp. I fuck with his vibe, he lit. But we about to get into this song, Get Sturdy by your mother them. Your mother.
I tell her, shake it. You know she do it with no patience. I see it, I want it, I take it. Legs to get it for free if they naked. Like, how can I fake it? Mudda be moving so icy, spicy. Now she said she can't take it. Tryna rob me, not like me. Run up on me, your life get taken. Now ready up, get sturdy. Now twist, get sturdy. Now ready up, get sturdy. Now twist, get sturdy. Now ready up, get sturdy. Now twist, get sturdy. Now ready up, get sturdy. Come see how I be. What? Come see how I be. Come see how I be living. Don't love no thought we winning. You know that I be spinning. We take some shots, we sinning. So after I hit you, leave me alone. So don't send a text and don't call my phone. Don't get me vexed when I'm in the zone. I don't want no sex, I don't want a phone. So ready up, get sturdy. This for all my hits.
Get sturdy. You get sturdy out there. When you hear this shit, you get sturdy, my nigga. Get sturdy, get dirty, motherfucker. That's your shit. That's Get Sturdy from your mother them. Your mother. You can follow him at your mother. He on the Jersey. He getting on the Philly. He getting on all types of different types of beats. So yeah, holla at your boy, your mother them. The song I'm about to play is from my boy Just Too Rich, boy from the Bronx. You know, I don't like the Bronx, but you know, they got talent out there. I appreciate the talent out there. They got some voices. They got good artists out there coming up and shit. I fuck with the energy and shit. I fuck with that. And we about to lay it down. That's the song, what it's called, Lay It Down. You about to lay down on your bitch. So yeah, we about to get into it.
Shoot hell bad, but you know I can't stand it. Might go ahead and go fly to Atlanta. Drinking this rock and you know I can't stand it. Bro got a job and we in the four. Need that bitch that look like Ruby. Cruising the city, you know I get to it. Call me John Rock if you wanna get stupid, bitch. Call me John Rock if you wanna get stupid. Call me John Rock if you wanna get stupid. I already know that I'll be clueless. While I'm stacking, holding the blues. I'll be sad, up in the room. I'll be drinking, sipping juice.
That's the song, Lay It Down from your boy Just Too Rich, Bronx bound. You can holler at him on IG at Just Too Rich. Check out his EP. That song was called Lay It Down. It's on It Ain't Easy. So yeah, it ain't easy out here. So you better tune the fuck in. Tune the fuck into that shit, bro. Alright, this your boy Shells Macc right here with that new track. Fuck with that shit. Calm. You know, he's steady on the shit. Always working. Another 24. Next artist. About to get into that shit right now.
I better believe it. The streets is here.
This shit bodega.
Oh shit, no they can't get the money, tell them get off my dick. Off the lick, she gon' move like a dot, she'll be on the scene, or the perimeter spot. Check the G's when that boy, he get dropped, I got 10 in this clip and I'm making it hot, look. And it's freaky, stay busting my body, she wanna party, but Cardi her body. Don't kiss me, just lay me, I'm sorry, and Cody with cap, when we came in this rock. Said she not a tree, but she move high, trees move. Move back for I show with this glitch through. 2 straps, better watch you speak to, I know she a smooth, she already game peep you. They don't call me to spin cause I'm lethal. Got 10 in this clip and it's see-through. Try hide a little nigga, we see you. Try hide a little, they know that Shelly be stay with these pants, got me moving like Labor Day. New ops, we treat them like fans, think he is standing at kale spray like love. I might just fly from the head, but we done did a lot on they strip. Better pray I don't catch me a blick and it can't get the money, so get off my dick.
Like, trips back to the police. Bitches can't love me, I stay with my grip. First they get try me, get shot for a bitch over how it get knocked in the spot and get lit.
Alright, that's your song right there from your boy Shells Macc. And on your feature, Robin. Yeah, Robin. He robbing something right there. That song called Bodega. It's on SoundCloud. Tune into that shit. That shit lit. Holla at your boy Shells Macc. Fuck with that song right there. Keep up the work. Keep on doing your shit, bro. Tune into your boy at Shells Macc. And yeah, follow him. It really isn't easy to be an artist. Everything got steps to it. Everything got ladders. Every ladder is a different stage. So it's like, just like a game. When you're playing this shit, a different level. So you gotta remember, each level ain't gonna be the damn same. It's gonna be different from before. We all ain't the same people, so we all gonna have different dynamics to finish certain goals in our lives. Do what fits you. Don't be like somebody else because you see they're idol. Try and be something different from that. Take your slow steps. Don't rush what you gotta do. Just focus. Take one thing at a time and always be real to yourself and have people just be real with you so you can just be real with them because that's all you need. Organic love, organic support and all that. That shit, that's all it takes. That's all we got today for the mainstream and shit. So if you niggas ain't tuned in the first podcast, some of you's tuned into this one. Third one gonna be on some shit. The last podcast, it could have been better. You know, we ain't got all the resources in the world to get like all those nice graphic shits on the screen and stuff. If I had the talent, I really would do that shit, but it'll take steps and stuff. I gotta learn that process. But you know, everything's gonna come together and shit. The first podcast was just like the tester and shit, but the second podcast, I feel like it was more calm and shit. We talked about really relatable shit. Who don't watch fucking Euphoria? Who don't watch Power? Who don't watch the shows that I fucking mentioned? If you watch something different, drop that shit in the comments. Like, let me know what the fuck you watch, because I want people to like really interact with this shit. What you watch? What's your night show that you just watch and you go to sleep to and you just wake up and be like, damn, I'm still watching this shit? You was watching that shit in your dreams, my nigga. Like, yo. But shit, yeah, that's it for the mainstream. If you wanna, yeah, holla at your boy at ManeStream.We. That's the page right there. And then my main page is Nimo_Mane. So follow that shit. Get in tune with the main. We're gonna get more in mainstream. We're gonna get it going. One love and be safe out there. And it's Black History Month. Support your black people. Do your history. And yeah, most of these shits is white owned, but they were made from black people. Like, share, comment, subscribe, send it to your mother, your auntie, your grandma, all that shit. Tell them this is good quality content. I don't do no flechery. My bad. I have a potty mouth. I was born
day up the sun, see the boy, he lied, he
curse
big pack.
Unresponsibly, but yeah,
oh, that's your girl, thought that
it's a good content for you guys. Have a nice day, more than night, or
made a bitch dumb, blew my money while calling me a bum. Little bitty pulled up for
no, I'm a big dumb. She only want me for my money. Oh, that bitch a dumb. Oh, that bitch ugly. And I'm out here for the night. That's it.